Welcome to Pay, everybody. Welcome to Pay. This Sunday, March 2026. Like, subscribe in the comments. What we're going to talk about today, Xavier?
Well, we need to talk about how we met, who you are, who I am, and what that conversation was like.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting story for sure. I'm not even going to laugh about it, but it's crazy. It's crazy if I got to remember. Oh, my God. I was like, yo, what is going on? What is going on? You know how, like, I don't know. I guess my mama would call him the green man. You know, there's a little. Y'all know about the green man.
I've never heard of it.
So the green man is you put him on your shoulder
Okay.
and you can take him off,
Right.
or I can put him on your shoulder
Mm-hmm.
and you can take him off, or you
Okay.
can leave him on your shoulder. But essentially, the green man is imaginary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so little green man was in my inbox. Like I had to take him off my shoulder. Talking about. I'm like, who sent you? Who
Exactly.
sent you? Who sent you?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah, yeah. Who sent you? Yeah, fish fry. Yeah, y'all had a fish fry that day, right?
It was like a little bit of months later, but your comment to me was, I had people that I do not know to try to build a relationship and things of that nature. So your response to me, I'm not sure if you accepted the request or not, was who sent you, like, what's your business? And I automatically felt a sword drawn, like, guard up, but I'm responding to you. What do you want? What's your business? And so I like sent some flyers and that kind of thing and was like, this is what I do.
And to be honest, I mean, I remember. I just remember the fish fry.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. She cool. Like she about her business. That's what's
Mm-hmm.
up. I can appreciate it.
Right.
Because really, there's not many people who are in real business, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I say real business, I'm talking about real business, real people who are actually doing what exactly they say that they
Right.
are doing.
Right.
And that was surprising to me. And
Mm-hmm.
it not necessarily, it didn't catch me off guard. The inbox, the Facebook inbox, but if you don't ask,
You
you
won't
know,
know.
you're not
Yeah, for
gonna know.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is your enemy. So, but yeah, when we met on Facebook or social media or whatever, it was
Mm-hmm.
crazy because I'm like, well, let me go see what old girl talking about because she looked like she about her business. She not playing around. Yeah, the swords was drawn, but completely, completely, definitely what I say a referral from God,
Right.
RG.
Yeah, I still remember you showing up to the fish fry within itself. I'm not really sure. I don't remember so much conversation between us before then. Um, but in my mind, similar to yesterday, not being funny but totally serious. I'm like, oh my gosh, the guy have the internet. Oh yeah, I gotta go talk to him. So like, excuse myself from everyone to greet you when you got there and introduce myself. Thank you for coming, things like that. But it was a great interaction and. You sat, you listened, everything like that. But also, after I guess you needed to go, you definitely told me more about yourself, organizations, and things like that, what you were doing in the community. And of course, enlightened me on some topics that I had no idea about. So it was a great connection automatically.
Oh yeah. That's true. I mean, the crazy part was, I don't know if I ever told you, but I ended up going to my parents' house that day, and I was gonna eat the food. But I'm not even so much a fan of fish, but I was like, nah, man, like I gotta like the energy in me has to eat the food.
Oh, wow.
If that makes sense. But my sister came up to the car when I got there, and I was like, hey, I didn't eat the food right away, but I gave it to my sister, so I know she she ate it, but because I had another thing after that I had to go to.
Right.
And I didn't want to be full driving back home. Y'all know how that is.
Right.
But yeah, talking about we were talking about getting inside of the good part about meeting was the business part, the community organizing, which really has been like a huge thing because when you meet people, you can't organize with them. If you can organize with them and you can build with them, it really makes a world of difference. Because you gotta put it out there in the some people say ether. You gotta put it out there in the atmosphere. You
Most
gotta put it
definitely.
out there.
Yeah.
You gotta place it there. You gotta put it there. You know. Me and my daughter was in we were in the vinyl record shop the other day. Um, and I don't know if many people heard about the a group called the Fifth Dimension.
Okay.
It's a black group like in the 70s.
Definitely.
And I mean, when I think about paid, I think about that group. Yeah, for sure.
Introducing.
No, we could introduce it, but yeah. But no, oh yeah. We were talking. You were saying a little bit about yourself for sure. Um, one of the things that when we're meeting and placing annotations and dimensions because this is what we do. Um, and trying to me, Sean, and working in community organizing and trying to working in I guess we call environmental justice. It's unique. So you meet people every day, for sure. But definitely really just not even a passion, but it's one thing that Xavier always says, or she tells me, is that it's not on you, it's in you. So,
Definitely.
what's that?
No, definitely. And that's part that a lot of people wouldn't get that. They feel like they have to put something on. They have the terminology.
Yeah, for sure.
So they have that saying that put that shit on. Like that's something that people feel like they have to put on in order to become, the ensemble thereof. But quite naturally, it's in you. It doesn't matter if you have on Adidas, Reeboks, Louis Vuitton, you name it. If it's on you, if it's on you, that makes you. But if it's in you, no matter what you have on, you represent yourself. You represent God, the light within you. And that's just going to radiate to the people that it's meant to be. So it doesn't matter if you have on the Walmart apparel, whatever they selling name brand stuff now. But so yeah, I just think about that. Like, you could put on a sweatsuit and it look like you have on a designer suit because of who you are. You know what I mean? So that's something for me. I can see that with my own eyes. I'd be like, man, let me clean myself up because I want to make a sweatsuit look good, So I mean, it's just in you. That's what it is.
You gotta let your little light shine.
That's it. This little light of mine.
That reminded me again. I lost my train of thought, but it's so true. I think about when I went to go buy a car one time. I ain't gonna tell y'all what time it was. And the dude was like, he was like, how did you get here?
Right.
I was like, I walked. But obviously I did walk. I mean, I walked in the dealership when I got the Uber.
Right.
But he was like, well, I was like, you got this car or whatever. He was like, well, 4 people, and I'm pretty sure he was telling the truth because he didn't expect me, right?
Right.
I didn't do nothing. But he was like, I just give you. I said I walked, and he was like, well, the car that you're interested in, I have 4 appointments for that car today. 4 people are coming in for that car today. And I'm like, yeah. Well, they was coming in for the car. I was probably out of there in like 30. I got my insurance, so I was out of there in 30 minutes.
Wow.
But the crazy part was, I didn't even drive off with that car. I drove off with another car. They delivered that car 3 days later.
Wow.
But my point is that the dude asked me how I got there. I said I walked, which I did. I walked
into the facility, into the car dealership.
But he was judging me. You know what I'm saying? Really?
Oh, most definitely.
Like, yeah.
They will automatically.
But when I came back, guess what he said?
What?
Well, sir, you look nice today.
Oh my gosh! Wow, different approach.
I ain't never seen you in a suit. But I was raggedy in jogging pants.
Right. That like, I think people don't realize when you're talking to people in itself, again, it not being on you and it being in you. When I look at celebrities, not that I do often, but if you can see them on the regular, they look the same way we look, with our hoodies on, sweatpants, jogging pants, like you name it, they are comfortable, right? It's called leisure clothing. They're living their life comfortably. They don't have to put on a performance or anything. So to characterize someone based on what they're wearing, and that to be equating to a financial aspect is mind-blowing for me.
That's right.
Because my sweatsuit doesn't define how much money is in my pocket or if I could pay for your food and her food and they food. But you're judging me based on what I have on. I intentionally look like a bum. I don't want you to think I have nothing going on. Because when you look like money, it attracts an attention. It attracts a persona that the common person or the rich person may not want. I don't want anybody asking me for, handouts, donations, whatever the case may be, because I just want to look like you look, very comfortable, very relaxed. But like I'm going to work out because I might bust a move. I might want to do something. But also I'm comfortable. I don't have to put on a show and suck in my stomach and whatever to look cute, right?
We got no stomachs.
We have no stomachs. But that's the common thing to do is you dress up for this, you dress up for that, you dress up for work, you dress up for wherever you're going. But in the most comfortable space, it should be that leisure wear, that attire that you're relaxed in, you feel comfortable in. You're just chilling because that's what life is made for, to live your life, right? It's to be chilling.
That's why I quit my one of my last jobs.
Okay.
Right. Well, I didn't quit. I resigned. Right.
Okay.
That's the technical term. Because honestly, I couldn't show up to work and wear my do-rag.
Come on, show up as your authentic self. Really, because of the judgment that comes with it, degree or not, background or not, all of what you have to offer, the said people that you would be servicing at that time or not, they care about what you look like. And go ahead.
My bad. That reminds me, I was watching, I was doing some research, and the soldiers in the Marine or Army soldiers in the Vietnam War, the black dudes, it's crazy because I can relate.
Right.
They were like, like they wanted them to shave, they face
conforming to,
like, we don't
everybody look the same.
No high and tights, we wear afros, and this and the third, like it's crazy. Yeah. And I remember the whole time, like, this one person was like, yo, you need to go shave or whatnot, and I'm like, yo, like, I was in the Navy, by the way, and they was like, oh, you need to go shave and this and the third, like you didn't shave today. Right. What they got anything to do
with your performance?
What my performance is, right? It's like this assimilation stuff over and over and over again.
Come on.
Like, I'm not assimilating with you. I'm assimilating with myself, what my mind and my body tell me what to do. Right. Like, not you. Like I can appreciate it, right? I can take heed.
Right? Know what you're saying.
Well, I can't. I got you.
I think about this as a beautiful black woman. That's what I was saying.
That's right.
And being natural. And when I was in corporate America and that type of thing, the role that I had and everything like that, there was a large difference when I wore my hair natural and curly versus when I got my hair done and if I would have twists or a certain style and how people would respond to me, right? So I looked at that type of thing and actually, and having locks now, this was done out of defiance. Like many people are like, oh, why you did this to your hair, that kind of thing. I was still there, but I wanted them to know that I didn't care or give, excuse my French, but two fucks what they thought about me or how I looked. Some people don't like to say the term dreadlocks or whatever the case is, but there are a certain people that are still here that feel like this is ugly, right? And then some of them people look like me, and they, My own cousin said, "How do you wash your hair? How do you get it clean? That can't be sanitary." So I did it out of defiance and what I thought the purpose was. 'Cause I'm very vindictive. We're not gonna lie, and spiteful. But what I did it for, thought that I was doing it for, became a bigger purpose. But then, whose hair longer than mine? You know what I mean? In my natural state, when I was just doing my twist outs and having it curly and straightening it whenever I wanted to show my length, versus now, same status. Whose hair is longer than mine? So, what people look at as you assimilate into the culture or in corporate America. I remember when I had my interview, vice president of student services, I flat ironed my hair. Why? Because I'm going to look pretty today. Why weren't my curls pretty enough, right? Whoever told me that was not the way that I should show up. And so that's just something that goes without saying, but is often taught to us in our minds. We know. And again, when I would get my hair done in certain styles, the people that would come up to me to say, "Let me touch your hair," or "Did that hurt?" Right? Don't touch my hair, right? And also, my hair is almost none of your business, but they're often fascinated of how I got it to look like this, why it currently looks like this, and what it's going to look like tomorrow. Because as we know, as beautiful Black women, or within our culture, we could look like this today and like that tomorrow because we can. Like that's, the versatility that we have within our hair, period. Like that's just something that can't go without saying. Even though some people have to do stuff like put on a wig and this and that, but there are some people that's able to deliver no matter what. It could be Sunday morning today and Sunday night, and they look a whole nother way. And that's the beauty in hair and essence in itself within our culture that we don't talk about. But if they take that away, like you were saying, in the military, different things like that, if they have to put it in that tight bun, it doesn't give that versatility.
It's stripping you away from
individuality, all of it, what you're made to look like in its natural state. It's beautiful. Just like that. Those curls, beautiful. That hair, that afro, it's beautiful. Without the Jerry curl, before anything was done to it to change it. You being you and the way that God intended for that hair to come out was beautiful. So it's just the acceptance thereof.
I mean, yeah, for sure. We talk about the fish fry. I call it the fish fry, and drawing the swords, like who sent you? But it was a referral from God. You do got dreads, whatever you want to call them, locks.
Definitely locks.
You're right,
nothing
locks,
dreadful about them, right?
Yeah, I think dread or whatever. It's like Dred Scott, right? But the truth being told, though, like, it was your spirit. I mean,
right.
You radiate.
My nature.
You radiate. So, like, I was happy that we were able to, really understand what was going on in our community and just like, coming from a perspective that some people don't see it, they don't get it. It's not even that. It's just the fact that, like, knowing who you are.
Yeah. And I know we're going back to the origination, but going back to the hair, they judge based off of how my hair is designed at the time on what I do with my life. I'm of the Rastafarian culture. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, just because of what my hair looks like. So it's a stigma, a stereotype that comes with it that I'm not quite all right with it. But whether they're right or wrong, like, where's the ganja? But for me, it's just, I will laugh at that because you didn't take the time to get to know me. You feel away, and that's okay.
Rasta was my first love. So, like, for real, like, automatically, like I said, like, people are gifts from God, and I appreciate it. And like I said, like, Rasta was my first, like, culture, like, growing up, because
it's a beautiful thing.
For sure, it is. It really is. And that's just me. This is my story. But I know other people have their own, like, dogmas of things. But like, it was just so peaceful. It was so, silent.
Right.
Like, silence like speaks loud, and people don't understand. And, I can incense my life all day.
For real. Everything said need to be said. That's it. That's it. Every day. It's part of the culture. You're absolutely correct. Burn one.
Being here, but like, we can. I remember. So recently I tripped to the museum.
Okay.
Not gonna mention the museum
Mm-hmm.
unless you want to ad lib some cash over here.
Right. Definitely.
And we seen the statues
Mm-hmm.
and the Mayan statues, the
Right.
statues in South America. Not really getting the history, but
Mm-hmm.
like I mean, you see the locks.
Right.
Like you
So
see
many.
it. Like I mean, you're talking about thousands of years ago, like
Yeah, it's been
pottery
that way.
that were.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't tell me today that's not those people. That's
Right.
not us. Not
Been
those people,
been
but
there.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
we went to what was that, Cozumel?
Oh.
So wide nose, pie face. I mean, we were there too.
That's
It's just like, okay,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they
for
wanted to
sure.
be these people, but the
Yeah.
people were us whole
Clearly.
time.
Clearly.
Whole time.
The whole time we've been here.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Been everywhere.
story they tell.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. It's important though to know, to see yourself, no matter where you go. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta see yourself. You gotta you gotta place it into annotations, right?
Into dimension, yeah. I mean, talking about it is one of the most important things I think that we do as a culture. So many things, I don't know, in your household, what it was like in my household, we don't talk about that. We don't do that. Sweep it under
That's
the
right.
rug.
That's right. That's right.
So talking about things now is very important. I feel like for the culture, for the people, for us, for our healing, to let it out. I mean, the commonalities that we've discovered from eons ago, I'll say now, the time that we met to today,
Yeah, that's right.
the commonalities that we have.
And people don't want to have conversation. Like they shy away from it for sure. They shy away from it. Like even I mean like for real. Like even right now, if somebody was to hit me in my DM.
Right.
Like I'm gonna. It's like a email or it's like a phone call. It's like you knocked on my front door.
Right. Who are you?
Like who are you? Like answer the call. I really.
What do you want with me?
Yeah,
Who sent you? It's so many questions that comes with that.
Everybody isn't your enemy, right?
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like this. It's like because I have to dial it back a little bit. When you sent me the flyers and you sent me like whatever, I was like, okay, cool. Like you're like you're a black
something out
lady,
there, right.
right? I mean, your business. It's not even about this. The fact that like okay, like I look in the universe and I'm like, okay, what's going on?
Right. Tell me what
who are you?
Mm-hmm.
So like me, I respond to the call. Obviously, I don't respond to every call.
Right.
But
Right.
but like if you're in the dimension, like if you're in that element, then you don't know what's for you and what's not for you.
Right. To answer or not.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So then I call the voicemail.
For real.
Decline. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, the intentions behind the things that we do definitely makes the difference in the delivery. For sure.
How you receive it though, but I don't know. I guess I do know. I always say I don't know, but I do know the really objective and paid really is having a conversation. Really, having a conversation about this the dimensionals of life.
Right.
Call it what you will. But yeah, I like who I am. I can appreciate.
Love who I am. You hear me?
What?
That's important. Most definitely.
Really, really, truly.